Xbox Series X has an insane amount of games planned. An old favorite is now on Switch, and we break down the latest GTA 6 release rumor. Is this the one we've all been waiting for? All that and more on today's episode of The Countdown, as we cover this week's top stories in gaming news. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for all the best news and lists in gaming. Now, let's get into it. Number 4. Sonic 2. After Sonic the Hedgehog had the most successful opening weekend of any video game movie ever, you might not be too surprised to learn that a sequel is officially in the works. Jeff Fowler will be returning as director, but there's no news as to whether or not other cast members will be a part of the sequel. Certainly we're hoping that Jim Carrey is back as Dr. Robotnik, but we'll just have to wait and see if that's the case. This might also mean that other characters from the world of Sonic, such as Tails and Knuckles, could be appearing in the sequel as well. Sonic 2 is currently in the early stages of development, and with the ongoing pandemic, it's uncertain when the film will begin production. Number 3. Xbox games. While PlayStation might have the better exclusives, nobody can argue that Xbox is dominating the game when it comes to backwards compatibility. Thanks to that, the Xbox Series X is going to have well over 1,000 playable games available at launch. That means that almost all of your favorite Xbox, Xbox 360, and Xbox One games will be playable on the new console. Not only that, but Microsoft also promised that the new console has over a dozen new exclusives lined up for the future, calling it the best exclusive lineup that Xbox has ever seen. If the PS5 manages to win the next generation of console wars, we can at least say that Xbox went down swinging this time. Number 2. Switch collections. Without any sort of announcement, a handful of big games just launched on the Nintendo Switch. The BioShock collection, including the original game, BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite, are now available on a handheld console for the very first time. On top of that, the Switch also is offering a Borderlands Game of the Year edition, the Handsome Collection, and the Legendary Collection as well. And it doesn't stop there either. The XCOM 2 collection has launched on the Switch as well. If you've never played these great games before, or you're interested in revisiting them as a handheld game, now's your chance. Pick them up in the Nintendo eShop now. Number 1. GTA 6 in 2024. Now, what you've all been waiting for. A financial analyst by the name of Jeff Cohen recently published a research briefing on Rockstar Games' parent company, Take-Two Interactive. The company filed a 10-K form with the SEC that shows an $89.2 million marketing budget for 2024, far larger than any other year. Take-Two's 2019 filing showed that this large budget was originally slated for 2023, but has since been reallocated to the following year. Because of this and all of the recent GTA 6 release rumors, the analyst hints that this could mean GTA 6 is likely to be a 2024 title. Additionally, the research briefing notes that this same disclosure accurately predicted the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, so it was no surprise when a ton of gaming news websites picked up this story. Since that then blew up all over GTA discussion boards, Take-Two reached out to several of these sites, explaining that the forecast only pertains to the marketing budget focused around third-party and contract-based companies, whatever that means. Several of the sites then issued corrections, apologizing for the misleading articles. So while this rumor is officially dead since Take-Two refuted the claim, we're still not really sure where exactly all that money planned for 2024 is going to go. It is also extremely interesting that this same metric was spot on for Red Dead Redemption 2. Could they just be covering things up to keep everyone's expectations under control and investors happy? We're not entirely sure. I guess we'll wait and see. And that covers our list of 5 gaming news stories that you need to know. What video game do you want to see made into a movie next? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. As always, thanks for watching.